What's up guys, Descent here and welcome back to Destiny. In today's video, we'll be going over the new Ikelos shotgun. I was lucky enough to get mine from my 2 dungeon runs this week, and it's actually the most sought after weapon I personally was going after. I've always been a fan of Ikelos, and with the new system in place in which certain weapons are coming back, I really was excited to get this, and I can't wait to go over it. The first thing I wanted to definitely do was compare it to the original Ikelos shotgun. And as you can see, vastly superior in many ways. I have way more range, stability, and handling, which really makes the new Ikelos shotgun stand out above its predecessor, is the fact that you can finally stick on mods, which made threat level personally one of my favorite kinetic weapons during so far in Destiny 2, was the fact that it was just a kinetic Ikelos that you could just slap a mod on. And now that Ikelos is back and you can put a mod on it, I definitely believe that nothing could definitely take this weapon's place, unless, for example, of course, they drop another one that, for example, just has better overall stats. This is what mine came with. Trench Barrel, of course, was what the perk I was going for. I believe when I was checking at the possible roles, you can get stuff like, Rampage and things of that nature. But what makes Ikelos shotgun stand out is Trench Barrel. If you're going to go for the shotgun and you want to, get the best possible roll, I personally like Trench Barrel. It's what the shotgun was born to do, and it's the best thing going for right now. Secondly, I got Firmly Planted, which could slightly come in handy. In most of my shotgun encounters, when I use this, I'm not really crouching as much. So this one could have been better. And I got Light Mag and Hammer Forged. As you can see, definitely a big difference. I personally like how it came out with. And for me, I personally slapped down a major spec on it. I don't really see myself using this on bosses as much, but things change, so we might go that route. But that's like honestly what I love about it so much, is that it's Ikelos, but you can finally slap a mod on it. And it's amazing. As it stands, I really don't have a build around it yet. This is what I have so far. As corny as it sounds, I call this my vanilla loadout, being that it's vastly, if not almost similar to the Midnight Coup, Ikelos shotgun, and then any heavy of your choice. What I might do is I might just run this, for example, with Whisper. I do know Whisper is in a state right now where after its nerfs, it's not as viable as it used to be. But Whisper is still very good. Of course, there's Anarchy, 1K, and things of that nature. So let's just go over the numbers. I wanted to try something different and come to the Tribute Hall. So for those who, I'm pretty sure everyone's very familiar with Ikelos. But for example, if I just land one shot, 7,000, which isn't bad at all. I wanted to do one, for example, with the mod attached to it. I was thinking about doing one without it, just, show the normal numbers. But of course now I want to go ahead and show you guys what it does with the mod on top of when Trench Barrel activates. So we're going to go ahead and get a melee in. And, oh man, that's crazy. So I always knew that, for example, as soon as I put major spec on this thing, I knew it was going to be just powerful. So that's pretty sick. So we're going to just go over it again. I'm going to do one more pop. Oh, okay, that changed a little bit, but that's fine. We're gonna go in for the melee, get Trench Barrel activated, and that's a huge difference. That's huge for Ikelos. Ikelos 2.0, I can already tell, will be a weapon that should definitely be in a lot of people's loadouts. It's always been my favorite shotgun. To see it come back is huge. I really believe the big selling point of this weapon is just now that, simplicity's sake, is you can put a mod on it. You can now mod one of the greatest PvE shotguns in the whole game. And that's just huge for me. I personally was kind of bummed out at first that, they announced sunsetting, and I was really worried for shotguns. Sure, there's going to be that side that's like saying, well, instead of just giving us, a new shotgun, they just recycled and use another one. And I'm fine with that. Being, for example, EP will be put away. I'm very happy that they decided to, give this weapon back to us. And now, it's going to be able to be carried into the, next year for the fall expansion. And I'm just really, overall excited to just see, what kind of loadouts people are going to, base around this. I know right now, for example, during the season, Mountaintop and Anarchy are the strats, but Mountaintop is not going into, for example, Beyond Light. It's being sunsetted, being its power level won't be raised. I'm very confident with these two weapons, being that the light level will be increasing. So that to me makes me very happy. I'm already kind of speculating the loadout that I actually want to run for the raid. I know for a fact that come Beyond Light there will be lots of newer weapons, and it's going to be a really good time to experiment different things. But for some reason my gut's really just on my Dire Promise and my Ikelos, being that shotgun encounters are starting to become more frequent in the raids. And as for a heavy, I'm pretty sure Anarchy's still going to be really good. 1K for sure doesn't get enough credit, to be honest, in my opinion. Being that, of course, with Anarchy is just extra free damage. 1K is more so just that, once you shoot it, that's the damage that you get. It's not something that you could really shoot and then switch the weapon as fast. Anarchy is best for those team-based, if you're going to stack it on another weapon. 1K is more so like, hey, I'm gonna just use this weapon for this specific shot. So I'm actually really excited to be able to review this weapon. Ikelos is amazing. It's my favorite. I definitely advocate everyone going for it. It's definitely something that I believe should be in everyone's loadouts. If you enjoyed the video, a like and a comment is super appreciated. If anything, tell me what your favorite shotgun is. What is it that you like about the Ikelos, or any other shotgun for that matter? This is something that I'm really want to get more into. As you can see, it was my first time diving into numbers. I was kind of nervous about it, but I really wanted to try something new. I personally like numbers. I like this weapon. So it's definitely something I definitely want to do later down the road as I go over more weapons and things of that nature. Like I said, if you enjoyed this content, a like and a subscribe is always appreciated, and I'll see you guys back in Destiny. Peace.